Mm-mm. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Ooh, must be busy on YouTube today. Drop scenes immediately. I'm gonna need y'all to get in here. For those who missed tonight's live, I feel bad for you, honey. Because it is about to get hilarious up in here, okay? Do you hear me? Y'all need to get up in here. Get up in here. It's about to be a whole problem. Mm, mm, Rocky Mountain resale. Hey, boo. Ooh. Tonight, you guys. Tonight, I got something special. I got something so special. You ain't just miss it. I just got here. Oh, you mean you? Oh, you wasn't first. Oh, okay, I got you. Yes, honey. Yes, y'all get up in here. Tequila, Harley, Miss Santana. Yes, honey. Yes. Carrie, Sirloin, Jeanette. I'm so happy for y'all that y'all have made it, because all those who missed tonight is gonna be pissed. We got something so special. Okay? Coming to us. Compliments of Norman, honey. Norman sent us a present, honey. Norman sent us a present. What you guys are seeing in front of you is Daryl Brooks Sr. It's what happened in Reno at that casino. We all heard this thing. There was a rumor. Some people said it was that was Daryl that had did that. That was some said it was the dad. Oh, it was the dad. But I have the full story, the whole police report, the whole thing. And oh boy, is it funny. It's Daryl. Daryl is his father's son. It sounds just like it sounds exactly like Daryl. Like it would be fucking Daryl. Oh, y'all get up in here, honey. Settle in, hit that like button. Okay. Mama is about to serve up some fucking hilariousness right about now. I can't even express to you how funny this shit's gonna be, okay? This might be my best work ever. I'm just saying. It's just so much to work with. Okay? So much to work with. Marco, hey boo, Kintsugi, Tammy, Sue, Carol, Nash. Yes, honey, get up in here. Maxine. Oh, Shonda. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for y'all who is already up in his piece, because it's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. It's going to be hilarious, is what it's going to be. Okay. Oh, Daryl's Faja. Mr. Daryl Brooks Sr. I'm going to tell you how I know exactly how short Daryl is, because of how short his fucking father is. As you can see here on the screen, right about here, standing at a whopping 5'6". Daryl's Faja, 5'6". It's right here. This is his Faja, 5'6". Mm, mm. It's no wonder. It's no wonder Daryl's so little. Okay? His Faja is a tiny person. He come from a long line of leprechauns. Long line of leprechauns. Okay? That line is long as fuck. Okay? So many leprechauns. Hit the like button, please, honey. You are fortunate if you are up in here right now. Let me know how. Let me tell you how fortunate you are. Okay, this is Daryl Brooks Senior's. This is the whole police report from when he did the whole casino thing and the bomb threat. This is what we looking at. And when I tell you, he sounds exactly like fucking Daryl. Same. Do you hear me? Same. Hit the like button for mama, please. Yes, please, and thank you. Hey, Robert. Oh, mama is about to put this work in, honey. I want to give people some time to get up in here because I feel so bad for those who miss out on this, okay? Because this is going to be good, okay? This gonna be good. All right. It's gonna be good. Stretch out my funny limbs. Ooh. The hilariousness. Can't believe it. Ooh. Elizabeth Morton, check in the house. Yes, honey. Yes, that like button. Hit that like button. Hit it now. So you can concentrate on what we about to do up in this piece, okay? This just about to be good, honey. There's some irony also. There's some irony. It's hilariousness. Okay. All right. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hadn't hit it. Somebody let me know how many likes I got so I can know how serious y'all are. Okay. Y'all need to get on the business. The business is the business. You hit the like button. Okay. All right. Yes. Faja. Yes. Like Faja, like sun. Oh my God. Yes. It's fine being short as long as you ain't out here attacking women because it looks a certain way, honey. You can be short and be a gentleman. You can be short and just be a nice, normal person. But you can't be short and out here bullying only women. You can't do that because it's gonna look a certain way, okay? Okay, it's gonna look a certain way. 32 likes. Come on, y'all. Just trying to get y'all into the rotation here. I'm gonna start it up. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun. Oh, 66 people and 32 likes. Fix that for mama, please. Okay. All right. So this is a redacted one. I have the one that's not redacted. It's the next page, but I'm not going to show it just because, just to stay inside the lines of the names and stuff. If they felt the need to redact it, we're going to respect it. So I'm going to just use this. And I got this 2 pages that are redacted, to have the blotches out because it's like the name. The name is in there. That's just a name that you see that's blocked off. And that one big block right here, this is his social security number. So his social security number is on the other third, page 3. Got his social security number just on it. I'm like, damn, they just gonna fuck. But luckily, like I said, and this comes compliments of Norman, okay? Norman Nix sent me mama this via email. Just said, here, I know you was curious about the dad, so I retrieved this for you. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Norman. Appreciate you, baby. Yes, honey. All right. So, like I said, Daryl's father stands at a whopping 5'6" tall. Ergo, why I know Daryl is 5'5", 5'4.5". Okay. Okay. So Blake contacted SPD. Okay. Regarding a threatening phone call he received at work at the Nugget, right? That's the casino, right? Blake advised he received a call from a subject he knows as Daryl Brooks. Blake stated Brooks told him, "We are going to crip you," and then hung up the phone. Gonna crip him. Now, anybody put a 1 in the chat if you are aware of what he meant by that. Crip. 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 I'm going to crip you. We're going to crip. We are. Now, we got to say we. Okay, that's going to come in. That's going to be of importance in a little bit. Okay. We are going to crip you, is what he says to the guy. And then he hangs up the phone. Okay. Right? Anybody in here put a 1 in the chat if you know what that means. Okay. It's the opposite of what Daryl be dressed like. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Blake advised he recognized the voice on the phone call as being Brooks. And you know he had a distinct voice, just like his son. You know it. You know it. Okay. All right. So, speak to, and told him she was not available. Okay. So we're going to get to the incident that he actually did. Okay. I'm talking about when horror to, okay, here we go. Oh my God, you guys, no, no, not cripple. Like it's a gang word, like Bloods and Crips, Crip. It's like apparently not Daryl's Faja. In fact, no, you're gonna hear it. You'll hear it in this because he's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. All right, so on March 21st, 2007. Okay, and just so it's solid that we know this is his dad we're talking about, that this is definitely not little Daryl. Well, the other little Daryl. Apparently, they were both tiny people. This is the Daryl whose birthday is 8/31/56. So clearly, this precious Daryl is different from this precious Daryl. Okay. This is the Faja. Okay. All right. So on March 21st, 2007, I met with Blank, who last spoke to Daryl Brooks in regards to case number 07-4064. Blank stated that he has known Daryl Brooks for the last 4 months through their job at John Asquago's Nugget. He stated that in those 4 months, he has spoken to Daryl Brooks over the phone on one occasion. He stated that Daryl Brooks had called on 2/21/07 or 2/22/07 and requested to speak to another supervisor. Blank stated that he recognized Daryl Brooks' voice, on this particular phone call because of his southern accent and the way he says blank name. That's the person's name. It's like the guy whose name is under there. The way he says that guy's name is how he knew. So Blank also stated that in the course of their 4 months working together, he spoke to Daryl Brooks each day that they worked for 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. So I asked Blank to think back to when he received the 2 phone calls from 3/18/07. Now this is where it happens. Okay. This is why the whole thing with his dad, okay, and the casino. Okay. So Blake stated for both of those phone calls, he did not recognize the voice right away. He stated that it was the same person's voice on both phone calls. Blank stated on his caller ID the phone number was listed as private and that it came in through their PBX operator. He stated that the first call where the suspect was talking about wanting to borrow oh, wanting to borrow two Hispanic maids. He wanted to borrow. He wanted to borrow two Hispanic maids. He thought that that phone call was a hoax. So Daryl Brooks Sr. had called this guy and said he wanted to borrow two Hispanic maids. Okay? But the guy thought it was a hoax, the guy who answered the phone. He stated at the time of the second phone call when the suspect stated, "Hey, just so you know, after I'm done R-wording your maids, okay, I'm going to blow up your hotel. Bye." Oh my gosh. Daryl is his father's son, honey. It's the shenanigans for me. It's the you grown as fucking hell. It's that part. It's the you grown as fucking hell, and this is how you talk. Like this, it's so Daryl. This is so Daryl. Okay, exactly. Borrow. Okay. He said after he finishes R-wording them, he's gonna blow the casino up. That's what he said. Well, the hotel up, and then he just says bye and hangs up. Hey Judy, what's up, baby? Hey Bree. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is Daryl Brooks Faja when he did the whole threat thing to the casino, to the Nugget Casino. That's what this is. We read the crew. This is the police report. This is exactly what happened. This is what happened. Shout out again to Norman Nix, precious. Norman Nix just emailed me this thing. Was like, here, this for you. I thought you might like it. You was curious about the dad and just sent it to me. Oh, what a gift. What a gift to give. Everybody say, thank you, Norman. Okay, let's get back in. Okay. Blake stated that he became really nervous and felt that his employees could get injured. He felt that he and his employees should leave work and that his employees were scared by the threats made. Oh, okay. So he says, I asked Blake to explain to me what occurred on 3/20/07, which is 2 days later. So 2 days after Daryl's daddy calls there, asks to borrow two Hispanic maids so that he could R-word them and then blow up the hotel, which is what he said. 2 days later, this is what happened. So I asked Blake to explain to me what occurred on 3/20/07, 2 days later, right? Regarding that case, right? He explained another one of his employees, Louis Ojeda, received a phone call from a person identifying himself as Daryl Brooks. Brooks asked to speak with another supervisor named Paula Barajas. I don't know if I'm getting that right or not, but I tried my best. You know what I'm saying? Blake asked Ojeda who was on the phone and learned that it was Daryl Brooks. Blank asked to have the phone call transferred to him. Blank had the phone call. He had the phone call transferred to him, and he spoke with Brooks. Brooks asked Blank if he could speak to Paula Barajas or any manager or supervisor in charge. Blank stated that he was in charge and that he would speak with him. Okay. So now he done called there, tried to get a hold of two Hispanics, very specific, two Hispanic maids, so that he could, in his own words, R-word them, and then, blow up that hotel, is what he said. Okay. The next day, he's calling, wanting to speak to a supervisor, like a nice Karen. Oh, Blank stated that the phone went quiet for 5 to 10 seconds. And then Brooks asked who he wanted to talk to. Blank stated that Brooks stated, "We're on our way to crip you." We're on our way to crip you. He's just like his son, always pretending that he has friends. Like this. Now, you ain't got no friends. Okay? You need to stop that with that we talk. You ain't got not one friend in the world. Okay? Okay? Just no friends talking about we about to come and crip you. Okay? Blank said that he has learned through past experience that crip means to shoot and kill. Blank stated that Brooks did not make any other statements over the phone and that Brooks had hung up. Blank contacted security and informed them of the situation. Blank stated that the threat made him fear for his safety and the safety of his family. In a later interview with Blank, he explained that he believed Brooks could carry out his threat due to him hearing that Brooks' sons were gang members. Yeah, I know you ain't talking about Daryl. You can't be talking about Daryl. You talking about Daryl? Because Daryl would say that Daryl was a blood. That's what Daryl would say. That he said it so much that this guy heard it. Daryl would wear red. And so the rumor was that Daryl was a blood. But no, okay? Exactly. Who is we, Marco? Who is we? In a later interview, he explained that he believed, yes, he could carry out because he believed Brooks' sons were gang members. Okay. So Blank stated that when he received this call, it came in from a number, and this is the number. The phone number, that number is a payphone at 599 South Center, which is the Vacation Motor Lodge. That's gonna loop back around as well. Blank explained that after the call on 3/20/03, he knew the bomb threat phone call on 3/18/07 was Daryl Brooks. He explained this by telling me Brooks stated his name the same way in all 3 phone calls. Blank explains that he answers his work phone by greeting the caller with the first name. Blank stated that on the initial first two calls that that are documented in case number. The caller called him by his first name. This was in the same accent that Brooks says Blank's first name. Okay. So Blake explained that he put this together after the third call occurring on 3/20/07. I asked Blake, "How sure are you that it was Daryl Brooks that made the bomb threat, and as well as the other two calls?" Blank stated that he wasn't 100% sure. I asked him, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, "How sure are you that it was Brooks who made the call, made the threat?" And he replied 7. I showed a booking photograph of Daryl Brooks, and he identified that as the person that he knew as Daryl Brooks. I asked Blake to explain further regarding all 3 phone calls and the voice used, especially during the bomb threat. Blank stated that the accent was the same in all 3 phone calls and that it was the accent he recognized as Daryl Brooks. Okay. Blank stated that Daryl Brooks has a stutter. And Daryl, of course he did. Of course he did. That Daryl Brooks has a stutter. Okay. Oh. And on all 3 calls, the caller was stuttering. Ain't that something? During the interview, Blake did recall that he thought it was Daryl Brooks that made the bomb threat on the night that the threat had come in. He explained this by telling me when SPD officers arrived at the Nugget, he heard one of the police officers state the name Daryl Brooks. When he heard Brooks' name, it made him realize that it could possibly be him based on the way the Brooks talk. The Brooks. Oh, the Brooks. Like, oh, all the Brooks talk like this. Okay. Blank stated that he has had no prior run-ins with Brooks. Blake stated that the reason Brooks no longer worked at the Nugget was because he was a no call. He was a no call, no show, no work. Oh, no call, no show. Okay, so he wouldn't even call. He would just not show up. Of course, because, working is not their thing. They're not work people. The Brooks boys are just, they're badasses, They're so gang affiliated that they don't know if they're Bloods or Crips. They want to be both. They're like, you be that and I'll be this, and then we'll have it all covered, right? Makes sense? Y'all. Oh, let's see. Concluded. Okay, yeah. This concluded my interview with Blank, and it was recorded through my digital recordings. Okay. All right. So what do we think so far? Sounding like our Daryl? Is it sounding like our Daryl or no? Hey, James. What's up, baby? This is Daryl Sr. For anybody who hasn't picked up on it yet. Daryl Sr.'s whole Nugget thing, the thing at the hotel, the Nugget. This is the whole police report of what happened. This is what had happened. Okay? This is what had happened. He called there. He got fired. A few days, or I think about a week. Less than a week, I think it was. They say it in here. But before it happened. So he calls down to the hotel and says he wants to request for 2 Hispanic maids to borrow. Sorry, let's use the language. Let's say it right. He asked to borrow 2 Hispanic, very specific, 2 Hispanic maids. Sorry, trying to get my camera to chill out. He asked to borrow 2 Hispanic maids. And then he said when he got finished R-wording them, okay, then he was going to pull up the hotel. That's what he said. And then he said, bye. That's what he said. It's what he said. He said, oh, then I'm going to blow up the hotel. Bye. That's what he said. Okay. Oh, and now he's saying he's going to crypt them, even though his son is claiming red as his blood. So, whatever. Whatever. You know, they're going to be rivals, I guess. Okay. After I left. Okay. WordPress. Okay. I contacted Dave Floyd, who is a security supervisor at the Nugget. Floyd stated that they did not have the phone number or any way of getting the phone number that came in over the PBX line over the bomb threat. Dave Floyd provided me contact information for Daryl Brooks. The contact information given to me for Daryl Brooks was 727 South Virginia, Quant number 142. Oh, he got like 3 different addresses. Look at that. Oh, no, those are all hotel rooms. Oh. They're hotel rooms. That makes sense. That makes sense. He was living in hotel rooms. I'm sure there was times where he lived in abandoned cars just like his son. Sounds like the life of a homeless man to me. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, see, I contacted both phone numbers and they are disconnected. Of course, because, the Brooks boys' phones don't work without Wi-Fi. And I don't think they even had Wi-Fi in 07. Did Wi-Fi even exist in 07? Was that a thing? I feel like it was all Ethernet back then. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Okay. No longer resided there. Didn't reside there. I did not locate him. Okay. Which is the address of, to the Vacation Motor Lodge, where one of the phone calls was made. And that's something. One of the addresses for him was where the motor lodge was. I made contact at the Vacation Motor Lodge, and Daryl Brooks is not residing there. I went to 500 South Center, which is across the street from the Best Motor. Brooks also does not reside there. While speaking with Dave Floyd, he stated that Daryl Brooks was an associate of Justo Valdez on 3/21/07. I made contact with Valdez. Valdez was very evasive with my questioning, but did admit to knowing Brooks for several years. He stated that he hadn't talked to him in a month, but knows Daryl Brooks to drink alcohol and use cocaine. He was on the cocoa, y'all. His tiny little ass was on the... Ain't that something? Like father, like son, honey. Like father, like son. Brooks fatly coat probably didn't help. Oh my gosh. That's where we getting at. That's where we getting at. He said, was he arrested? We about to find out. We gonna find out together. I didn't cheat on this. I just saw a couple pieces, saw a couple things, just wanted to see that it would be interesting. I saw his height. I said, I'm sold. Daryl Brooks' Faja is a whopping 5'6", okay? He is 5'6". Don't believe me? Here it is right here. Daryl Brooks, height 5'6". You see this? You see it? You see this right here? 5'6". Okay? 5'6". Him little is what I'm saying. Him little. And he passed it on to his son. And that's why his son is so bitter still to this day. To this day, he's bitter. Okay. Let's see. All right, so he admitted that he knew Daryl several years and that Daryl was into drinking, liked to drink alcohol and do cocaine. Okay. Valdez stated that he believed Brooks was was doing it with Paula Barajas, who is Brooks' supervisor at the Nugget. Let me guess why he thought that. Because Daryl Sr. told him that. I be getting it in. If you was, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have been requesting to borrow some Hispanic maids to assault. Okay? That's so yeah. Please stop acting like you getting it. Okay? Like you ain't. Oh, okay. So I went to the Nugget Hotel to speak with Paula Barajas. She stated that she last saw Brooks Wednesday of last week. She stated that Daryl Brooks is one of her employees. I showed her a photograph of Brooks, and she's identified the photo as the person she knows as Daryl Brooks. Barajas stated that Brooks' mood changed quite a bit. Oh, look at that. And that at one point he got suspended for yelling at her. Daryl is his father's son. Okay? Always screaming at bitches. This is if it's one thing them Brooks boys is gonna do, they gonna scream at some bitches standing at a whopping 5'6" tall, honey. He gonna scream up at some bitches, bitch. Get it? Because even the bitches is taller than him. You get it? You get it? You got it. Oh, let's see. Barajas denied ever having an intimate relationship with Daryl Brooks. Barajas denied any knowledge about Daryl Brooks making threats towards the Nugget Casino. Barajas did not have an explanation for the reason why Brooks called and requested to speak with her. Because that's who he wanted to cuss the fuck out. Interesting. Now that I know that that's a female, that makes sense. No wonder when he called there and all those men are answering the phone. He's trying to talk to her. He wanted to speak to her so that he could talk crazy to fucking her. This is where Daryl gets this shit from. Exactly. Do I look 5'9" and 160? No, leprechaun, you don't. Okay? You look... Oh, you look like Thumbelina. That's what you look like. If Thumbelina wasn't cute. If Thumbelina was not cute, you'd look like Thumbelina. Oh. Let's see. So she didn't know why he wanted to speak to her. I know she didn't. He just wanted to speak to her so he could cuss at some girls. He wanted, like, look, let me speak to a girl. It's the only way I feel powerful. Barajas stated that approximately less than a year ago, Brooks told her that he saw the way she walked into work and that he could kill her if he wanted. Oh, this little man is hilarious, honey. This guy's hilarious. He's fucking hilarious. This is Daryl's Faja, y'all. Don't just sound like Daryl. This is Daryl. This is Daryl. Daryl's father, he is just like his father. I mean, through and fucking through. It is so funny. Oh my God. Oh, he could kill her if he wanted. Oh, look at always harassing and threatening some bitches. This is all they do. This all they do. Him and his Faja. Ain't that something? They be like, oh, you can? You know how I get to work. You could kill me if you wanted to. How about that grown-ass man over there? Can you do that with him? No? Oh, then shut the fuck up about it, okay? Because in 20 minutes, I'm going to make you fucking prove it, you little piece of shit, okay? You ain't going to get to just say it, and we just going to assume it, okay? Because you's a man. Well, you's think you a man. You hope to be a man. You assume that you're a man, but you ain't built like one. You ain't built like one, honey. You're built like a 14-year-old girl. Right before the boobs come in. I mean, sometimes they never come in, you know. Welcome to Mama's world. Oh, he said he could kill her, honey. She stated that this scared her because he also claimed to be an ex-police officer and that he knew how the police worked. No, that's a clear sign of that you were not a police officer. When you say, I was a police officer, so I know how the police work. Like, the fact that you referred to it as the police when you were a part of it, it's weird. Seemed like you would have said, cause, you know, I've done these things. I know how this works, or I know how we work. She said, I know how the police work. Like you said, but you said you was the police. What do you, yeah. Oh my God, the lies. Tell me that this man is not just like fucking Daryl. Hit the like button for mama, please. Hit the like button for mama, please. Please, honey. Mama is working hard just for y'all. This is for you guys. Okay. Daryl's 5'6" Faja is causing chaos in Reno, honey. Okay, let's see. Barajas was visibly scared about the recent threats. Isn't that something? I did a digital recording of my interview with Paula Barajas. The interview with her was a summary and not meant to be verbatim. For further on the interview, please see the CD recording. Okay. On 3/21/07, I spoke to Luis Ojeda, who took the last call from Brooks regarding case. Luis Ojeda stated that he's known Daryl Brooks for a month. He stated that when Brooks called him, he stated his first and last name twice, meaning Daryl Brooks. He stated his first and last name twice. Okay. Luis Ojeda stated that he recognized his voice to be that of Daryl Brooks. He stated that Brooks first asked for Paula, which is the girl, or any supervisor. Ojeda stated that Brooks sounded frantic, mad, and was practically screaming at him. He was screaming in the phone, y'all. He was like, "Let me speak to Ojeda! What you son of a bitch!" Damn. Daryl get it from his daddy, honey. We thought he got it from his mama. No, honey. No, Daryl is his father's son, his Faja's son. Okay? Faja's son. It's all one word. Faja's son. Oh my gosh. Let's see. He stated that Brooks first asked for, okay, Ojeda sounded frantic. He was screaming at him. Ojeda stated that he heard Blake talking in the background and asked to speak with him. This concluded my interview with Luis Ojeda. Okay. So on 3/23/07, I received a phone call from the Nugget security supervisor, Dave Floyd. Floyd told me that Brooks was at the hotel and had threatened Blake, like that person again. I asked Floyd to detain Brooks and I would respond to the Nugget. On the same date, Detective Laffins and I went to the Nugget and met with Blake, explaining the following. Okay. On 3/23/07. Okay, so this is where they got him. Okay, this is where they get him. Oh, Bray Hurt, thank you, boo. Thank you for the ice cream. Ice cream tastes good. ice cream tastes good. All right, let's see. I received phone call. Okay, no. Here we go. On the same date, Lappins. Okay. On 3/23/07, at approximately 900 hours, 0900 hours, which is 9 a.m. in the morning, for those who don't know. Okay. Blake observed Brooks in the locker hallway of the Nugget. Brooks saw Blank and Brooks stood in front of him. Brooks threatened to crip Blank and asked him, this is funny. So Brooks' tiny ass stood up in front of this man whom I promise you was taller than him. Because like I said, Daryl's daddy is 5'6". So no matter what man this is, this man's taller than he is. So he stood in front of him and he said, "I'm gonna crip you." And this is what he said. And then he asked him if he knew what it meant. Really? Really? Blank told Brooks that he knew the meaning of crip. Brooks told Blank that he was one of the leaders of the Crip gang. That was the other line that I saw that sold me on this. I was like, yes, must read, must need all information. Daryl Brooks' daddy claimed that he was one of the leaders of the Crips. One of the leaders of the Crips. First of all, there's not a leader of the Crips. There's different leaders. Because there's associations all over the place. They're different places. There's not one leader. There's not two leaders. There's not three leaders of the Crips, okay? Oh my gosh. But he don't know that. Just like Daryl don't know. You know what I'm saying? He just wear the red, you know, and feels like that's enough. Oh, so he told him he was one of the leaders of the Crip gang. Brooks told Blake that he had 30 minutes to fix what he had to fix. Brooks then walked away. Blank ran to the housekeeping office and called security. Blank said that he was really scared that Brooks was going to shoot him because while Brooks was making the threats, he had his hands in his pockets. Sound like Daryl. That sounds like Daryl. That sounds like our Daryl. Our precious Daryl. Sound like him to me. Okay. So he had his hands in his pockets. Oh, okay. Blake was worried that Brooks was going to attack him. You know, he was going to jump up and get him. Oh my God. Blank wanted to press charges against Brooks for the threats. Okay. While at the Nugget, I spoke to two more employees that knew Brooks. They were identified as Linda Belden and Zay Warren Gray. Both provided written statements after I had talked to them. Belden stated on 3/18/07 she received a message while at work to call Daryl Brooks. Here we go. So this is the same day that he made the threat. On the day he made the threat, this happened. So Belden stated that on 3/18/07 she received a message while at work to call Daryl Brooks. Belden phoned Brooks, and Brooks requested she talk to Paula Brajas, which is his supervisor, the girl who he liked to threaten, right? So Brooks told this person that he wanted him to talk to Paula for him. Brooks wanted Belden to speak to Barajas so he could try to get his job back. So on the same day that he made the threats, he did this first. He did this, and then he did that, right? So look. to talk to her and see if he could get his job back, right? Belden told Brooks that she would not do that, and their phone conversation ended. Oh, it was a girl. Oh, this was a girl too. Always the girls. You always calling the girls. There it is. So the conversation ended. Gray stated on 3/18/07 at approximately 1900 hours, she spoke to Brooks over the phone. Brooks wanted Gray to call his supervisor as well, so he could get his job back. Gray described Brooks as crying over the phone and to her and not making any sense. Ain't that something? He's calling the females. All association, I'm gonna tell you, all association. Females. It's always the females. This is it, right? So one of them he calls to try to get him to call to talk to the lady supervisor. Try to get his job back. That one says, nah, bro, and hang up. So then he calls another one. Hey, you need to go talk to her and see if you can't get me my job back. So then he's crying on the phone. I just need my job back. Gray further explained that Brooks wasn't making any sense as to why he lost his job. Gray said that he saw Brooks at the Nugget on 3/23 and asked him why he made threats to the Nugget. Gray said that Brooks denied the threats. I ain't do that. Why would I do that? That don't even sound like me. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hit the like button for mama, please. Hit the like button for mama, please. Yes, honey, please and thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a lot. Let's see. Told Gray, okay, wasn't making any sense. Gray explained that Brooks was not making any sense as to why he lost his job. Gray said that she saw Brooks at the Nugget. Okay, yes, he said he didn't do it, right? I interviewed Brooks. Here we go. I interviewed Brooks and explained to him that he was not in custody. Brooks had red, watery, and bloodshot eyes. And I could smell an odor. It's what it says, y'all. I'm not making it up. This is what it say. He said he could smell an odor. Okay. Sound like somebody we know? So he could smell an odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from his person. I first questioned Brooks about his threats to blank on 3/20/07. Brooks denied calling blank on 3/20/07. Brooks denied telling blanks that he would crip him. I told Brooks that the Nugget recorded his phone call and I listened to it. I told him that it was his voice. Brooks stated, sure, I know that. Oh my gosh, you just said you didn't do it, you shithead. And now 2 minutes later, now that he lied and said he heard it. He said the police officer just lied and said, I listened to the recording, but really they didn't. They weren't able to hear the recordings. But he told him, yeah, I listened to the recording. It was your voice. And then he turns and he go, yeah, okay, it was. I know that. Daryl is his father's son, y'all. Tell me that this don't sound exactly like Daryl. It's like I'm reading about Daryl, but this is his dad. This is his dad in 2007. This is his father's job. This is his father's job. Oh my gosh. And let's do the math on this real quick. Let's do the math on this. This happened in 2007. His dad was born in 56. 49 fucking years old. He's 49 years old. At this point, when this happened, his dad was 49. Right? Am I doing the math on that right? Am I doing the math right? But what? 57 to '07 would be 50 years, right? Yeah. So, oh, 50. He was 50. Okay. That is crazy. This is how he acts when he's 50. That is hilarious. Let's see. Okay. Where we at? Okay. Okay. They stated I interviewed Brooks. Beverage. I questioned him. Okay, yeah. So Brooks stated, sure, I know that. So Brooks still denied the Crip threat and stated that he did not know what it meant. Ain't that sound just like Daryl? Sound just like fucking Daryl. I told him that I knew where he called from and that he made the phone call. Brooks said that he may have called, but he could not remember. You know how I'm gonna tell you how I know that Daryl, both Daryls, wasn't in no gangs because they don't know when to shut the fuck up. Gang members shut the hell up. They don't speak. Okay, they don't fucking speak. Okay, because they're always guilty, and it's gonna be bad if they say anything at all. So they don't say anything. The fact that they just start squealing on themselves so quickly, all you have to do is say you know something, and all of a sudden it's, yeah, okay, so what if I did? This is not the activity of a gang member. No. Definitely not the leader of one. Okay. Hell no. I don't even know what that means. Okay. I told him that I knew where he called from and that he made the phone call. Brooks said that I may have called, but I don't remember. Brooks said that he could have called to speak to Pola in regards to his employment, or more like unemployment, because he was fired. I asked Brooks what his phone conversation was when he spoke to blank. Brooks said that when he, oh wait, where's the rest of it? Oh, it might, or maybe it runs on to the next thingy. Hold on. Is that right? Yeah, it must be part of the next thing. Okay. All right. So Brooks stated that when he, okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Also, no way. Transferring. And this is the one. Okay. Sandoval spoke to Daryl in regards to the case. Sandoval stated she knew Daryl broke. So that's what it is. I asked Sandoval, do you think about receive 2 phone calls and what's in it? I asked him this being what occurred. Okay, I called him. Charges. Praha stated approximately a year ago. Brooks and so welcome could kill her if he wanted to. Okay, interviewed. First question, Brooks. I knew what that meant. Here we go. Okay, Brooks said that. So I told him that I knew he called, where he called from, and that he made the phone calls. Brooks said he may have called Sandoval, but he could not remember. Brooks said that he could have called to speak to Paula in regards to his employment. I asked Brooks what his phone call conversation was about when he spoke to, and Brooks said that when he called and spoke to Lewis, because Lewis usually answers the phone, Brooks then changed his statement by saying, if he called, he asked to speak to Paula Barajas. Brooks admitted to talking to Sandoval, but on today's date, 3/23/07. However, stated he told Sandoval that it, meaning the threats, were not him because he does not talk like that. Brooks refused to come to the station and take a lie detector test regarding the threats made to Sandoval 3/20/07. Brooks denied making phone calls on the Nugget to the Nugget on 3/18/07. He said he has had calls to his residence from people threatening him not to come to work. He said that he did not have a call recorded on his voicemail or answering machine. The phone number Brooks provided to his residence is disconnected. I asked Brooks if he called the Nugget on 3/18. Brooks replied, no, that not that I know about. I asked him to clarify his response and he denied calling the Nugget on 3/18. Brooks denied making the bomb threat and the Nugget threatening to R-word the maids. He threatened that. Look, he denied that too. I ain't threatened to R-word no maids. What? I asked Brooks to come to the station for a lie detector test. Ooh, I wonder how that went. What'd you think? One in the chat if you think he did it. Oh, so that I could verify he's been truthful with me. Brooks refused to take a lie detector test. I bet he did. That thing will catch on fire. If you hook that man up to a lie detector test, him and that test gonna catch on fire, okay? Liar, whole table on fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? My interview with Brooks was concluded. The above is a summary of my interview with Brooks. It is not verbatim and not meant to be a transcript. For a copy of my interview, please refer to the CD recording of my interview. Oh, there's a CD recording. I need to hear that. Oh, I need to hear that. How do I get a hold of that? Norman sent me this, y'all. He sent me this. A little gift for mama, honey. Gift for mama. Yes. Mama do loves the gifts. He just sent me this, y'all. I was like, what? Oh, let's see. I obtained a copy. Okay. And that's those people's stuff. We don't need that. Oh, who's this? Next of kin. George Brooks. Interesting. He got a next of kin on here. George Brooks. Interesting. Look at that shit. 5'6". 5'6", 160 pounds. That's his size, y'all. 5'6", standing at a whopping 160 pounds. Daryl Brooks Faja is very much a tiny leprechaun, just like his son. Ooh. Declaration supplement. Look at this. On 3/14/07, Daryl Brooks left his job as a housekeeping supervisor at the Nugget Hotel. He was subsequently terminated on 3/16 for not reporting to work. So he just walked off on the 14th and didn't come back. And then they fired him on the 16th. Then on the 18th, he was crying, talking about, please, somebody talk to her. Please try to get my job back. And then they were like, fuck you, dog. Ain't nobody trying to hear from you no more. Okay. And then on 18th, approximately 1900 hours, he was over there calling, talk about, it was not making sense. So, yeah, on the 18th, he called and requested 2 Hispanic maids to borrow. We got to get that right. He requested to borrow 2 Hispanic maids so that he could R-word them. And then he said, when I finish R-wording them, then I'm going to blow up the hotel. That's what he said. Borrow 2 that sounds exactly like Daryl. Like, that sounds like it sounds like when I read the things that he says, I'm seeing and hearing Daryl's voice doing it. Oh my God, it's so crazy. Daryl is his father's son, y'all. Oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you for the membership, honey. I ain't even put my link up. Mama wanted to hop right on into this, honey. Mama was playing no games, honey. Mama was playing no games. Too much fun this is. This is way too much fun. It feels criminal. It don't even feel like it's, should be legal. Okay? But this is the chain of events. Okay? So then he called and asked if he could borrow some maids to R-word. Okay? And then he called and threatened. The next thing he did, he called one place to leave work because he threatened her. Okay, yeah. And then Sandoval stated that the police responded to the nugget, heard Daryl Brooks the first time he thought the bomb threat could have been made by him. Got it. Duty. Sandoval scale. Yeah, okay. So that's like a summary. Okay. I have not talked to Daryl Brooks since Sunday morning. Oh, these are the statements of these people. Okay. Did they get a statement from Daryl, I wonder? Is there a statement from the Daryl? Let's see. Filed criminal. Oh, here's the charges. Washoe County, Reno, Nevada. Daryl Edward Brooks. State of Nevada versus Daryl Edward Brooks. Ain't that something? His son looked up to his father so much. He wanted to one day have a piece of paper just like him. One day they're going to have my name on a piece of paper like that too. Just like my father. And look, Daryl did not disappoint his dadums. There he is. Look at that bear. Substance abuse eval. Disposition. WJC 6 months suspended. CTS 25 days. Probation period 24 months. $250, I guess, police department, or is that paid? Number 22. Oh, he got to go to AA classes. That must be what that is. Alcohol Anonymous. So we got to do 25 of those. Search and seizure, weapons ALC, substance abuse eval and program, abstain from alcohol, no contact with Carlos, 3 times Alcohol Anonymous, NA weekly, no gambling, not in Nugget at all. This was his punishment. This is his punishment. Mm-mm-mm. When bad seeds give birth to bad seeds. Isn't that something? How interesting is that? Hey, Melissa, I see you. I see you, girl. I see it. I see I got our birthday girl into his house. I see it. I'm just seeing what I'd have missed and if I'd have missed anything. Recording. Evidence release done. CD recorded. Okay. That's the CD stuff. Okay. Okay. What's this thing here? Oh, that's his thingy. Okay. Interesting. Is that not interesting as balls? Interesting as balls. Yes, honey, yes. I wish they had a statement from the Daryl. Ain't that something? Daryl, your daddy is just as hot of a mess as you are. Who could guess such a thing? And his next of kin's name is George. George Brooks. Interesting. Yes, Patricia, you did. You are here, honey. You are here. We are learning about Daryl Brooks Sr. What actually happened. And now we know. Now we know what actually happened with the Reno thing. Now we know. Daryl's dad and the Reno bomb threat thing. We now know. This is what happened. Hilariousness. Daryl's daddy is just like Daryl. Daryl is just like his daddy. Okay? Like Faja, like son. Interesting. Oh, once again, shout out to Norman. Norman Nick sent me this, y'all. Just dropped it in my email like, bam. Here you go, mama. You know what I'm saying? Little peace offering. Yes, honey. Yes. Love it. Love it. Oh, I feel full. I feel like I just ate a full meal. I have so much information now that I didn't have before. I feel full of the information. I did not know any of these things. Marital status, single. I bet the fuck he is. Acquaintance. Casino. Suspect was named. Indeed the fuck he was. 5'6", standing at a whopping, y'all. At a whopping 5'6". Look at that. Look it. Oh shit. What did it say? Statement? No. Suspect. Birthday. Black hair. Peninsula situation. You know he had one. Like father, like son. Face forward. Right hand. Scar feature. Ooh, he had a scar, you guys, somewhere. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. Face. forehead, right hand. Hold up. Hold up. What did it say? What did it say, y'all, right here? This is a tattoo of scars. It says face, and then this is like forehead. So on the forehead. So there's either a scar or a tattoo or a mark on his forehead. Right hand deformed. His right hand is deformed, you guys. Daryl's dad's right hand is deformed. Interesting. That ain't his dad, or that ain't him. His right hand's deformed. Daryl's dad's right hand is deformed. Look at that. Right hand deformed. His right hand is deformed. I wonder what's wrong with his right hand. Now I want to know what's on his right hand. No, this is his dad. Look at the birthday. 8/31/56. This is the dad. This ain't Daryl. This is the daddy. They even said the people who worked there, they said they knew they were afraid of him because they knew his sons were gang members. That's what they said. If this was Daryl would have been like 20. Why would they think that a 20-year-old had kids who were gang members? Multiple kids who were gang members. What are they, like 5? No, this is Daryl. This is Daryl Sr. This is not our Daryl. This is not. That's a wrap. We know that for a fact. The whole casino thing, that was his dad. That is Senior. His dad is just very much like him. I think this forehead thing, it may not be a tattoo. It may be a scar. Because it just says face and it says forehead. I think if it was a tattoo, they would have said what it was. It wouldn't have just said forehead. Face, forehead. Right? It would have said face, it would have said forehead, and it would have said what it was. They would have wrote what was the tattoo. But they didn't. So that's probably just a scar. He probably has a scar on his face, on his forehead. And then on his right hand, his right hand is deformed. Interesting. Interesting to know. Interesting to know. That's what happens when you zoom in. I would not call it that. What else is on this little note? What else is on here? Okay. Officer speak to Paula. Okay. No, but listen to this though. So about 5:30 p.m. Daryl Brooks called HSKP office asking to speak to Paula Barajas, which is the girl, his female supervisor, who he threatened to kill before. Said that he knew how she gets to work and he could kill her at any time. That's what he told his supervisor when he was still working there. Right. Let's see. He told him that he's the only that she's not available. So he asked for a manager or a supervisor. I told him that I was the only one in charge. Then he stayed quiet for about 5 seconds. He stays quiet for about 5 seconds and then said, "We are going to crip you," and then hung up. So the guy said, I'm the only one in charge. It was like a pause. We're going to crip you. Click up. That was it. We're going to crip you. Click. Like, why you hang up so fast? What, you was scared he was going to say something back to you? Like, what? Why did you hang up so quick? And what did you do after you hung up? You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. Oh, it's so wonderful. Let me see something though. Let me see if they had any other information on that next of kin of his. That next of kin. Let's see, Brooks Daryl. No. Let's see about that next of kin. Next of the kin. He's all the breaks. Gimme. No. There we go. Daryl Brooks, 5'6", 160 pounds, age 50. See, look, he was 50 then. He was 50 years old, acting very much like a fucking 19, 20-year-old. Hey, Laura. What's up, baby? George. Here we go. So, George Brooks. Offense state. No information on who he is. But George Brooks is his, what's his next of kin? I wonder if that's one of his kids. No, it's probably his brother. Time, occupation, none. Occupation, none. Place of birth, Detroit. He was born in Detroit. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. All right. And that is that on that. Are you not entertained, honey? Have you not been entertained? Oh, there's somebody else. Okay. Yes, honey. Daryl Brooks. A whole entire hot fucking mess. Look at him, y'all. 5'6". You're a little ass out there making babies that ain't gonna make it past 5'7". This is your fault. Dad, this is your fault. Now he's out here all insecure and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because his daddy didn't want nothing to do with him. His mama was running around with what I think was a drug dealer. Not talking about you, of course. He was too little for that type of work. That's why you was working in a casino, right? Okay? Like if you were capable of doing all of this big stuff you talk about, Mr. Sir, you'd have been doing it. But you wasn't. You wasn't. You was working in a casino and screaming and crying for your job back. After you threatened to kill your supervisor like a dumbass. Like this. Who's that dumb? Daryl's daddy. That's who that dumb. That's it. End of the list. Daryl's daddy. Daryl's daddy is that dumb. Nobody else is dumb as Daryl's daddy except for Daryl. Hey, Jean. All right, where my birthday girl at? Where you at? Melissa. That's you, right, Melissa? Yep. No, wait. I thought Melissa was the birthday. No? Melissa said happy birthday, Alma. Oh, it's both of y'all's. Alma, is it your birthday too? Ain't been a whole lot of conversation in the live stream. I know it's because I ain't been looking at it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't been chatting too much. Not a whole lot of chat going on. Give me some colorful icons or something. Okay, we need to get some action going on up in the chat. Send mama some emojis. In fact, do some birthday emojis for my girls. Okay, Melissa and all my birthday girls. Put some birthday emojis in the chat for me, honey. Not you, Melissa. It's another Melissa in here whose birthday it is today. Yeah, it's another one. Did his father say during his interrogation, just tell me what I'm looking at? So he could at least tell his sons. I just want to know what I'm looking at. You know, I got a mortgage to pay. I still got to pay my mortgage. Oh my God. Now I want to listen to Daryl talk about his mortgage. Now I want to hear him talk about his mortgage because, oh my God, it was that funny. Let's get some birthday emojis in the chat. Got 2 of my baby girls' birthdays is today. We're going to have to sing, honey. We're going to have to sing a birthday song. Mama going to have to sing a birthday song for her baby pies. Yes. Oh, put a 1 in the chat if you enjoyed the reading of Daryl Brooks' Faja's arrest in Reno. Threatening hotels, threatening women, requesting to borrow Hispanic maids. It's a strange thing to say, Daryl's Faja. There is a strange thing to say indeed. David Portnoy. Daryl got beat up by a female guard yesterday because he wasn't allowed to watch the Super Bowl. Oh my God, is that true? Please tell me, David. Please tell me that's true. David, tell me that that's a true story. Tell me if you love me. If you love me, say if you trust me. If you love me, send me a link to a video of it. Now that's love. That's love. What's love got to do with it? Ooh. Mama needs to know, honey. Ooh. Yeah, no Super Bowl, Daryl. Dang. Yes, Daryl got it all from his Faja. What in shit? What in shit, y'all? I mean, just wasn't even looking to be shit. Like where's all the emojis? Emojis for the birthday. Birthday emojis. Birthday emojis in the chat. Okay? Make it colorful. Give me some colors. Make it colorful in the chat for mama. Okay? Okay. Say it if you trust me. Prove it. Mama, you do know that he was transferred to Supermax now, correct? Yeah, somebody told me that in the live, I think, yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. Whenever I was last live. Yeah, somebody said it. I saw it. And then, but, you know, mama gets distracted very easily. If I don't address it as soon as I see it, it poof. I have to at least say it out loud once I see it. Once I say it out loud, I'll remember it. But if I don't say it out loud, which I didn't. So it turns out, so he's at a Supermax now. Interesting. Is he in Gen Pop? Is Daryl in Gen Pop? Oh, he's crying right now, y'all. Like, as we speak, he's crying. He is crying like a fucking baby right now. This I promise you. Okay. Hey, Matthews, Raquel. Yes, honey. All right. Birthday girls, step to the front of the congregation, honey. Step to the front of the congregation. Mama got songs for you. Okay. She got songs for you. All right. She got songs for all her little babies. Yes, oh yes, she do. Ooh. Hit the like button for mama, please. Somebody tell me how many likes I got. I hope I at least broke 100. Jesus. Because I damn sure wasn't saying it at all. Oh, he's in segregation? Yeah, that makes sense because he's still got other court stuff to do. He has a bad paperwork. What does that mean? He got bad paperwork. He's in segregation because he had bad paperwork. Daryl was transported from Dodge to high security prison, Supermax level prison in Boscobel, Wisconsin, pronounced Boscobel, on February 7th. 47% of the prisoners at the facility are there for life. Oh, Daryl, you part of the 50%. Maybe you just making it almost a good solid 50. You know what I'm saying? Get their numbers up. Get their numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, honey, yes. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Mama's memory is so weird. It's lesser memory, more confidence. Yeah, Melissa. It's like I knew it was Melissa, but I had to see it. I had to lay my eyes on it to confidently do it. Oh, Melissa. Hey, Lacey. Thank you, baby. Oh, 116. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. It is sunshine. Ooh, $25,000 bail. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Daryl's daddy was 5'6". Daryl's dad is literally my height, y'all. Daryl's dad is my height. He's mama's height. Daryl's daddy is mama's height. That's what I tell you. Daryl is 5'5", y'all. Daryl is every bit of 5'5". He got that shit directly from his fucking Faja. Made him short and didn't even bother to stick around to raise him. Ain't that something? You gonna make a baby knowing how you felt, being all little and stuff, and then you just gonna abandon his little ass. This is what you gonna do. Just drop his little short ass off somewhere. It's messed up. It's messed up. Ooh. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melissa. Happy birthday to you. Is how I would sing it if I were a weirdo and lame and odd and not mama. Oh. Give me a beat. Oh, camera. You gonna have to sit still for this. You're gonna be all over the place. Mama gets animated, all right? Sit still, camera. Okay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Melissa. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Whoa. Happy birthday, Melissa Pooh. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Oh, that one took the life out of me, y'all. I had to work hard for that note. That note was hard. That note was hard. It was hard. Okay? It was hard. My Mariah Carey. Not everybody can pull that off. It's me, Mariah, and I think Ariana Grande. Only us. Only us. Only us. Is it Daryl's birthday? No, it ain't no Daryl's birthday. I don't know that piece of shit's birthday. I don't want to know it either. Oh, wait. Is it on here? It's probably on here, ain't it? Oh, no, that's right. This is his daddy's stuff. Never mind. Oh, yes, honey. Over. Oh, where are you? Step to the front of the congregation. Boo. Is she still here? Is she still here? Hmm. Mm-mm. I always said his hands deformed. He had a deformed hand. I was wondering what that was. I don't know. Is she still here? Where is she? Y'all see Alma? Am I like missing her? Where is she? Alma, where are you? Alma, speak, honey, so that I can know you are here, so that I may sing you a song. If the soft pants, it's the soft pants for me, James. Yes, the soft pants. Come on, girl, where you at? You muted. Oh, thank you, Melissa. I'm glad you enjoyed it, honey. I'm glad that you did. Y'all let me know whenever y'all see Alma pop back up in here so I can sing her song. She ain't saying nothing. And she's driving me crazy. Hey, Frank. What's up, baby? Gene Williams. Ah, my nose. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ah, it's so dry. It burns. Oh. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, y'all let me know when y'all see her pop back in here, Lacey. Lacey, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Oh. Ooh. What the fuck is that? What is that? Okay. Focus, mama, focus. I want to hear Daryl talk about his mortgage. I just wanna. I just want to. Is she back in here or what? Alma, where you at? Looks. When I feel what I feel. Tell me about your mortgage, Daryl. I'm concerned about your mortgage.
Like I said,
I want to know about your mortgage, Daryl. That's all. Just tell me about your mortgage. Just shut up about everything else and just tell me about your mortgage. I need some mortgage advice. That's all I need in my life is advice from Daryl about a mortgage. That's all I need in my life is some advice from Daryl about a mortgage. It's funny looking at you now that I've looked up your daddy. It's actually funny. It's funny. It's hilarious. Where is she? Alma, where are you? Okay. Y'all keep an eye out for.
alleged allegations against you, kind of, for being physical. So that's what, if that's BS, that's what I'm looking to hear from you. Okay?
Total BS.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of, we couldn't track her down, so that's kind of where we're at. It's this typical back and forth stuff that guys like you go through with their baby mama all the time. And they're all, there's a lot of guys out there in your spot.
Like you.
And a lot of times, maybe it's not always fair to them, but that's kind of what
I
I'm
wish they had a law to where people can, if you do that shit, you should get in trouble.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, why? You shouldn't be able to just be like, oh, I'm pissed off, so I'm going to call and do this.
Yep. I agree.
Like, why would you put me in that situation and then we're going to end up being together anyway? Why would you do that?
Trying to judge that credibility.
Yeah, and that's total BS. So that's what that's why we're sitting in here with you to try to sift through the BS. If that's
Yeah, Daryl. Get to the mortgage.
what you got, you go from there.
Crazy, man.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not muted.
Girl, man. I said this last night too, didn't I? She get drunk and remember I kept saying that she fucking acts a fool and I'm the one that pays for it.
Yep. I remember.
I'm not frozen. I just be standing real still. It be looking like I'm frozen. I'm not frozen. And I'm not muted either. I can see the little sound thing moving. I'm not dropping scenes. The live stream is fine. But now you got me nervous, so I'm going to check. Hit the like button for mama, please. Let's see. Nope, the live stream looks perfect. Oh, you got me. You got me, James. You did. You got me.
I just had to pay $1,000 to get out of jail just because she was mad. Oh, you was talking to another bitch.
Yep, I remember everything you said.
Ain't that some? Daryl is Patches McGee over here. He got a braid missing over here, or a twist missing over here. Spot, empty spot, empty spot, empty spot. that whole situation on the top of his head going on. And he talking about some, she over here, she just always think I'm with some bitches, you know. It's, you know, she be jealous, you know, like that. She just always be, it's like, cause she know that everybody be wanting me, you know, cause I'm all this Daryl. She know everybody want me, and so she just be like that. She be like, yo, you always, you know, just because all the women in the world want you, Daryl, don't mean you got to be giving them all to yourself. You needs to leave some for me. Oh my gosh. Hey, Daryl, your daddy called a hotel and asked to borrow 2 Hispanic maids to R-word. Like, if he got in a room with 2 Hispanic anythings, if it was 2 Hispanic children, they would have whooped his ass. Like, there was, you would, you need one of whatever. Whatever it is, you need one, and you need it to be small. Okay? That's what you need. You ain't whooping nothing's ass except for something that's smaller than you, and only if it's one of them. Okay? Oh my gosh. Jesus. Ain't that some shit? Oh my God. Oh, Samantha, you just hopping in here, girl. I hope you was listening. I hope that you was listening, but you was just chilling, you know, resting your eyeballs. But I hope you was listening. But if not, you can always watch the playback. I hopped right into it. It was crazy. It was crazy. Norman sent me a gift. He sent me a video. I mean, some information, girl. Sent me the information on Daryl's daddy. On the whole, we just read through the entire thing. The whole case thing of with him in the casino. His daddy, oh my God, he sounds just like fucking Daryl. Like he do the same Daryl shit, okay? Samantha says, sorry I'm late. Hi, mama and siblings. Here it comes. If you are here, hit that like button, okay? Just hit it. You know what I'm saying? Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. No. Check your subscribe. Make sure you still subscribe because YouTube will unsubscribe your ass. Yes, they will. They will. That's what they will do. Okay? And I'm going to tell you shit. No consent involved. Kind of like what Daryl's daddy was trying to do. Okay. Oh, become a member. Yes, become a member if you can. Okay? You know, hit the join button on Mama's channel. Become a member. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a unicorn or whatever. Mama appreciates it. Any type. Any type. All support is good support because that's what keeps Mama here and not there. All right. Okay. Be it like, be it subscribe, be it comments in the comment sections. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, honey. Here come the answer to the comment game. Oh yeah, love you all. Here comes the answer to my comment game. Oh, I didn't see the comment game. Wait. Don't say it yet. What was the comment thing? I didn't see it. Is it a riddle? I love riddles. Give me a chance. Hold on. What was the question? What was the comment game thing? I want to feel left out. I don't want to feel left out. Samantha gifted 5 memberships. Yes, honey. Thank you, Samantha. Everybody say thank you, Sam. Oh, look. Alma got one. It's Alma's birthday today, Samantha. Alma got a membership on her birthday. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Robert got one, and James, and Jean, Alma, of course, and Sherry. Yay. Hello? Oh, sorry, y'all. Yeah, I don't want to be left out. She put it under the comment section in my last video that I posted. Whatever this game thing is, but I can't find the comment. I want to see it first before she tell us what it is. Mama love a good riddle, honey. I live for riddles. Oh. You said it's the last video? Is it the video I posted today? Maybe it's the one before it. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong video. Maybe it was this one. Oh. Your mute is on. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Maybe it's this one. Is it this video? I don't see it. Which video? I don't see it. Oh, last live. Oh. I thought you meant the video I posted today. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Okay. Okay, sassy Daryl. Got you. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. Mama love her a good riddle, honey. I get excited over riddles. Here we go. I love watching Daryl try and look so smart by using his pen insert as a prop. Okay, is that not it? No. Here we go. I always go and watch the videos I missed. Have him sneak him playing with Charlie. Let's see. I think all the things he says, which you stated for the record, for the jury. What's the question? Let me read this. Let's see. I always go to watch videos I missed, and I sure wish I knew how to text her son when she was playing with Charlie. Oh, about moving that thing on the bed. I know. I saw that after you read it. Say, have him sneak in with Charlie. I don't know what the thing is. I don't get it. That's okay. Go ahead. You can go ahead and put it. I don't see the. You said it's like a question. I don't see a question. Then again, this thing isn't showing me all my comments. Oh, okay. 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 I see. Leaving each line as a separate comment. LOL. Okay. Each line as a separate comment. Okay. Let's play a game. I'm thinking of Daryl, of something Daryl says. Everyone guess as a comment, and I tell who got it in the next live. My brain don't work like that, Samantha. I'm having a hard time piecing that together, what I'm supposed to do. Hold on a second. Leaving each line as a separate comment. Each line of what? Each line as a separate comment. Let's play a game. I'm thinking of something Daryl says. Oh no, y'all play. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm lost. Go ahead, Samantha. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. Did anybody else catch on? Did anybody see? It was 8 replies. Let's see what they said. Maybe I can figure it out. Objection grounds. You is not going to respect me. Is that a tacit agreement, Your Honor? You don't have to answer that being a public servant, Your Honor. Are you asking me or telling me? Go ahead. Hold me in contempt then. Would that be fair to say? I wasn't here, but I will go back and watch. I was gonna call you today because, boy, I found tons of juicy things for you. The one who got my comment question right was Nancy Green, 1655. Is that a tacit agreement, Your Honor? Oh, yep, Nancy Green said it. Oh. What was the thing, though? Like, I don't understand the thing. Like he said, if you go back and watch, I was going to call you today. So I'm going to have to go back to that. And so it was something that happened in that live. So leaving each line as a separate comment. Each line of what? I think that's the thing I'm confused about. Each line of what? How'd y'all catch on and I didn't catch on? Mama's slow. Thank you, Samantha. Hey, you know what I'm saying? She's so sharp. Look at her. That one idea got 8 replies in the comments. See, that's how you catch engagement. That could literally save my YouTube life, that idea she came up with. That could save my YouTube life. Like the engagement. It's like, you know, that is fucking genius. I don't have the mental fortitude to come up with shit like that. Or at least not the attention span to execute for sure. You know, not at all, honey. I think she was asking the chat to say one line at a time their favorite Brooks comment, and which one was she thinking of at the time. But I could be wrong. Oh, see, Robert didn't understand either. Me neither, right? She want to do anyway. Sirloin, hey boo. Oh. Yes, Samantha is fucking awesome. Indeed, she is. I was thinking of something Daryl says. What was it? Like number 1 and 10. Like number between 1 and 10. Oh, but what was the thing? Because that what confused me was it says leaving each line as a separate comment. Oh! 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 Okay. Oh, dang it. Camera, can you do your job? What is you doing? Crotch watching? I figured it out, Sam. I figured it out. I was reading it wrong. That's all. I was reading it wrong. Oh, did you just call me again, Sam? Or did you call it and you called it and realized it and hung up? Yeah, I just realized it. I was reading it wrong. So I was reading this like leaving each line. For some reason, I was reading that like only like read a line, skip a line, read a line, skip a line. Like that's what I was reading that as that. So I was reading the thing like separate, see it like as a separate comment. You meant like only say one comment thing in per message. I got you. Made sense. Okay. Okay. I got it, Sammy. I like that. I like that. That is okay. That is a good game. That's a good game. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, Laura. So she was just thinking of a Daryl saying, and she's like, guess which one it is, basically. And but then, like, say if you were to say objection or grounds, you should put objection and grounds in two separate ones or whatnot. Like, it's just put them in separate as a separate comment. Each thing that he says as a separate comment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, got it. Got it. Rita Craig said, obviously. Oh, are you done? Yes, honey. Thank you, Samantha. Oh, that is such a genius idea. She's so genius. She's so genius. I want you all to know that I don't agree to El Stopple. Not the El Stopple. Yes, the El Stopple. He said my brain is smoking.
Don't nobody take you.
But I'm sure there's a lot more to it that I don't know. So that's the goal here, okay?
This fucking girl. Okay,
so you ready? Should I start reading?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's all right.
Tell him about his mortgage. Let's hear about the mortgage, girl.
All right. Darrell, do you understand that you do have the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Oh. No rights for Daryl.
God. Okay.
So just as we're chatting with you, we'll just write down, so we get your story straight. We'll probably be writing down a few notes from what you say, okay? Just so you know what I got.
Daryl is his father's son.
He is
his father's son.
Right. You got one child with her?
Yeah.
How old?
14.
What's her name?
Arsenaway.
Yeah. Okay. She a good kid?
She's acting out now.
Okay. Where did you meet Erica?
I met Erica in Nevada.
Like Vegas or somewhere else?
Reno.
How did you happen to meet?
On the playground. Go ahead. It's okay. Tell him it was on the playground, because that's where it was. You met her on the playground. Daryl, and I know that you met her on the playground. So just say that. Just say it. Just say it. You'll feel better. Well, I'll feel better once you say it. Okay? I was a member 5 minutes ago, and now I'm not. Laura. Oh, what happened, Laura? What happened? Robert Baker. Unicorn. Mama got a unicorn, y'all. What? And without even putting the link up. I didn't even put the link up, the membership link. I was so about business today. I didn't even put it up. Well, I guess that should have been me being about business, is putting it up, but I was very focused. Put it to you like that. Thank you, Robert Baker. A unicorn? Really? Thank you. You trying to make mama cry? No. That's what you trying to do. Oh. I've been losing my unicorns. I appreciate the shit out of you, baby. Thank you, honey pot. Means a lot. That's a very small, exclusive squad that you're part of now. The unicorn squad. Okay? The unicorn squad. Mama appreciates you. Yes, she do. Oh, yes. Oh, Samantha, look. I got another unicorn. Look. Robert pushed the button, and he decided the unicorn button. Ain't that something? That is special. Thank you. Mama is a very appreciative mama. Can you tell? I listen back to my lives when I pull clips and stuff to make like videos of, and I realize how much time I spend thanking for things Like, I'm like, wow. Like, honestly, if you just broke up all that probably would be like 20 minutes worth of time just from me, like continuously saying thank you when I get a member or something like that, or like super chat. I always like to make a big fuss. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, I think it's fine. I'm not in any hurry to go anywhere, but you know what I'm saying. But oh, thanks again, baby. See. Samantha said, I was thinking of a saying and I wanted to see if anyone could guess what it was. And instead of making one big comment, each line make as a separate comment to leave more. I know. I caught that. Man, it's fucking genius, man. It's genius. It was genius. Yes. To do that, like, when we leave this live, like, say, can ask a question. And then you guys have to answer it in the comment section after the live is over. Go to the comment section after the live is over and answer the question. And then in the next live, I can go through it and see who got the answer right and announce my winner. My winner. Okay? And I make you a song. I sing you a special song just for you for being a winner. That is a genius idea, Samantha. It's genius. She's so genius. She's so fucking smart. Oh my God. She's just the smartest. Right, Raquel?
Like, what were the, just the circumstances?
Just being out and about.
Okay.
Just being out and about.
How many years, so our Sinaway is 14. How many years ago did you and Erica get together? Did you meet?
About almost 16. It's been about 16 years.
Okay. Were you working out there at the time in Nevada?
Yep.
Was she too?
She may have still been in high school, maybe.
Okay.
Back then.
Okay. And you guys never got married?
No.
How old is she?
31.
31? Okay. So is she originally from there?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. And you said you were originally from Detroit, ended up out there working
in Milwaukee. No,
I
was born in Detroit. I grew up here, but I ended up staying on the West Coast for a few years. And
okay.
That's how we ended.
Okay. So did you guys stay in Nevada? I guess walk me through kind of, if you can, I guess you guys journey a little bit from Nevada to how she said something about.
That's okay, Laura. Laura had treatment today. You rest up, baby honey pots. You rest up. Okay? Mama insists. She insists. Mama love you, Boogie. Mama, hey, Laura. Mama love you, Boogie. Okay? I ain't going nowhere. There's all the time in the world. Yas, honey, yas. Oh, she does. She directs us. All of us. She directs us, Sam does. She does. She knows. She knows. No, Carp, she wasn't 2. She was 18, LOL. She wasn't. She was like 12. She was 12, Samantha. She was a toddler. She had a pacifier. He was like, hey, you. I like your pacifier. It's nice.
About Georgia?
That was Daryl's pickup line. Nice pacifier.
Maybe you were in Georgia for a while. I don't know if that's right. And then, you guys ended up here.
Yeah.
Kind of what's your guys' timeline?
Devil.
The Georgia thing was, because we were off and on for a while. And the Georgia, she ended up initially, because her mom had custody of her kids. She has 5 kids.
Okay.
She lost custody of all her kids because of drinking and domestics with her other boyfriends and her other 2 baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a frequent, it ain't just with me.
Sure.
This is a theme with her.
Yep.
She fights and with everybody she dates because of her drinking.
Thank you, Robert.
Her family took the kids. Her mama was the first one, and then one of her cousins had got the other girl or something. I can't remember exactly how it went, but I know her mom had 3 of the kids. Okay. Her mom had my daughter, and then two of her other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, that's what I said, Robert. Like, if she got a baby face now, what in the fuck did she look like when she was 14? She was a fetus. She was a walking fetus. She was a walking fetus. Okay? Jesus. I'm like, her skin was probably still transparent. You know, you still... Oh, no, honey. No. Let me see. But Carp asked if she was 2, LOL. That's why we are soul sisters, 2 brains. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's insane. It's insane. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. I'm over here thinking of my question. Trying to think of a question, Samantha. Mama don't work well under pressure. That's why Mama doesn't plan things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do my best work off the fly. Cause if I plan, it's just like weird. It's just weird. So I'm not good at coming up with stuff like planned.
Yeah, her mom just basically put her foot down. Like, look, if you gonna continue to drink and do what you're doing, I'm not gonna let you. You know. So her mama just basically, I'm taking the kids. You can't do what you're supposed to do.
Oh, you taking?
I'm gonna take the kids.
Oh, you gonna take them?
And her mom moved to Georgia first.
Okay.
She stayed in Reno. Then maybe after about maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years or something like that.
You know what I can't help but wonder? If Daryl's dad, because Daryl's dad lived there too. Like, he was in Reno. So, if Daryl's dad was there and Daryl was there, like, was Erica having to deal with Daryl and his fucking daddy? Because that sounds like a fucking nightmare. Do you imagine if it was Daryl's dad around him? Or was his dad that close to him but still wasn't bothering to speak to him? Is that what it was? That must be what it was. Does Daryl ever speak like that his dad was around him? Has anybody ever heard Daryl say anything about like him and his dad's relationship? Y'all let me know. I don't think I've ever heard him say anything about his dad. In fact, even in this interrogation, did they even ever ask him about his dad? Did anybody ever say, so where's your, like Pussy mentioned his mom? Did anybody ever even ask him about his dad? I don't think I've listened to this a billion times. I don't think I've ever heard it. Hey, Joy Bell, what's up, baby? Amazon finds. Joy Bell, Amazon finds. Ooh. Something else.
Her mom convinced her, look, come and try to build a relationship with your kids now. It's been a long time. You ain't seen them in a couple years. That's why she moved to Georgia.
Okay.
Her mom passed away, though, 20 July or something like that. Her mom passed away, so, but her mom wish on her deathbed that she told all her family.
I'm still think if I can't think of nothing, then I'll, But my brain won't even stop for a second to try to do it. I'm just like, in my brain is just like, you need to come up with something, but my brain isn't coming up with anything. Like my like it's not like options floating. No, I'm just hearing myself say, think of something, think of something, think of something. Think of something. That's what's happening in my brain. It's terrible. It's been like that my whole life. I don't work well like with plans. I'm a spontaneous combustion kind of gal.
Just don't let her get those kids. They gave the kids to her anyway.
Okay.
They was staying from hotel. They didn't even have nowhere to stay. They was staying from hotel to hotel to hotel.
Like
Were
you.
you in Reno or Georgia at this time?
I was in Milwaukee at this time.
Okay. How many years ago are we talking?
This is recent.
And that's he ran over her foot, and now he talking about her kids, and where they live at, and the hotels and roaches. You talking about all this stuff. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. That's not why you here. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Daryl. It's like fucking ridiculous. He's over here talking, yeah, I mean, her mom, she took all the kids, you know, and, you know, no, I had moved here. I was already here. Like that. Who the fuck cares, Daryl? This is not what we're talking about here. This is not what we're talking about. You're not going to do 1,000 years because of the shit you talking about right now, okay? That's not why. That ain't why. That ain't why this is happening, okay? Bubba ain't going to mount you every night because of this you're talking about, okay? That ain't why. That ain't for why, okay? They're going to get mounted like a pony, honey. Ride it, my bloated pony. Whoa. That prison sausage, honey. You better get it. You better get it. You better get it. You better twerk. Twerk it, Daryl. Do your thing on the Bubba work. See, off the fly. Just, you know, it happens as it happens. The way that mama's brain works.
Her mom passed 2020.
Okay. When did you get back to Milwaukee?
I got back to Milwaukee years ago, 2017, 18, something like that. I had been back in Milwaukee. And at that time, like I said, we've been off and on these 6
down
years.
south for a while.
Right. I didn't know we had, like I said, we go off and on. When I get to the point where I'm like, look, dude.
Why is she dude?
I love you to death. I'm always going to love you to death. You're my child's mama. I care about you.
Mm-hmm.
But while this is going on, I'm not finna. That's the reason why we wasn't having any contact.
Okay.
That's why it wasn't because you ran over a foot.
So.
No, hold up, Daryl. It wasn't because you ran over a foot. It wasn't that. No. Was it because you knocked her up as a minor? It wasn't that. No. Daryl, tell me again what it was, because I forgot. What was it again? Huh? Oh, you are hilarious, Daryl. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Don't you let anybody ever take that away from you. You're hilarious. Look at him. His little hands crossed. His little hands crossed over his lap. Oh my God, Daryl, you're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me.
I mean, obviously you stayed in somewhat contact.
Yeah, that's my child's mother. I'm always going to try to, make sure she's okay. At least that, even if we're not actually dating.
Yep.
I'm at least going to be like, do you need anything? Are you all right? My mom, too. My family, my mom didn't even meet her until she came to Wisconsin. All these years, and my mom just met her in June.
And do you stay at your...
Nah, but I don't think he lives. I don't think he lives. No, he like squats over people's houses, usually women. So I doubt he was at his dad's house. Because his dad didn't even have a house, right? Like we saw that in the thing. Like the thing we read, what did it say about where he lived? He was like flopping from hotels. He was like a hotel hopper. His dad is a hotel hopper. Like, yeah, his dad would live with people and was a hotel hopper. So he wasn't living with his daddy. His daddy didn't have nothing to live in. So that's why it was something that we've read. Remember, and then I said, "Oh, he's probably living in. Well, he's living in. At some point, he's probably living in cars too." Because it was something that he said. I forget what it was, but I have to go back and listen. Well, I'll listen to it when I pull clips from it. But yeah, no, he wasn't living with his fucking daddy. No, he probably had like an aunt or somebody there. He probably because his dad had a bunch of siblings, I think, and stuff. More than likely, somebody else lived there. So he's probably living with them, or he was sleeping in a fucking car like he always do. And that's probably what it was. He's probably living in a car. He's probably living in a vehicle, his or somebody else's. Probably somebody else's. Back then, he might have had a license back then though. That was before he got the charges for knocking Erica up as a minor. I don't think he could have a license. No. He couldn't get the license after. No. That's right. He's not able to have a license because of his child support. Him not paying his child support, they don't let you get a license. That's one of the downfalls. Like you put on child support and you don't pay that shit. You can't get a license. Like, oh, you ain't gonna take care of your child? You ain't gonna fucking drive neither. Oh, you wanna act like a child? Guess what? Children don't drive. Give me that fucking license. It's time to be a grown-up. Oh, you don't want to? Okay. Give me that fucking license then. Yeah, that's why Daryl don't have a license. That's why I was telling everybody. I'm like, Daryl did not have a license. Daryl had an identification card. That was an identification card. It said it right on it. Daryl had no fucking license. He couldn't because of his child support. Because he hadn't paid his child. He couldn't get no license. His license got took and he couldn't never get it. Couldn't never get it back. Because he paid up his child support, which he was never going to do. Ain't never going to do. That ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Laura. At least it was warmer there, right? Gotta look at the bright side. Gotta look at the bright side. You know what I'm saying? And the bright side is Daryl's so fucking little. Living inside of a car is like living in a condo for him. You know? Cars are like studio apartments. You know, SUVs are like condos. Like, you know what I'm saying? A minivan would be like a penthouse for Daryl. If Daryl lived in a shed, that shed would be like a mansion for him. Okay? Because him so little is what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. His dad probably lived in a convertible because it would get hot there. Oh my God, can you imagine? You would burn to death. The sun would eat you fucking alive. You ain't even supposed to be in the sun like that. I always wonder how people can just like sit in the sun like that. Like, how the fuck do you sit there and not die? Like, if I sit there in front of under the sun, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. If the sun is like on full sunness, like the full sunniest part of the day, when the rays are at their rayiest, okay? If I was to just sit there or lay there or whatever for like, if I tried doing that for like an hour, I would pass away. They would try to wake me up, I'd be dead. I done went on to the other side, honey. I'd be like, fuck this, I'm out. No, hell no. Me and the sun do not get along, honey. At all. We don't have nothing in common. We ain't got nothing in common. Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown. Detroit, famous. What's going on, Detroit, famous? How you doing? Detroit. Ain't that where Daryl Daddy is from? Detroit? Mama's memory ain't shit. Y'all just let me know. Am I right about that? Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I get it wrong. Ride it, my baloney pony. Whoa. Hit the like button for mama, please. Somebody let me know how many likes I got, because I can't tell. Thank you, Samantha.
Is it your mom? You talked about.
Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh.
By your mom. Is
Yes.
it her address you stay at now?
She owns the house.
She owns
She
the house.
owns the house.
What's her
She
name?
doesn't stay there anymore, but she owns the house.
Okay.
She has her own house she
Yeah,
stays
I
at.
think we put your mom as emergency.
Yeah.
contact. What did you say her name was?
Dawn
What was the last name?
Woods.
Dawn Woods. Okay. All right. So then, when is our Sinaway? Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes, sir.
Is she up here, or is she still in Georgia?
She's still in Georgia.
Okay. When did Erica come back up here? Come back up to the Milwaukee area?
She never was here in the first place. She didn't come here until June
This year.
this year.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
the first
that's what I mean.
time ever being in Wisconsin, being around my family, my mom and everybody up here, because her family won't do anything for her. You gonna keep drinking? They basically told her, we're washing our hands of you. You don't want to do right. We got to take on the responsibility of your kids. All the kids are still in Georgia. None of them are up here.
That's how my hair used to be when I was a kid, y'all. I just realized that my ponytail was set really high. It was set up like right up on top of my head, and the ponytail would hang to the side like this, because the ponytail would be like here, so it would always come over here on the side. It would just be over here. It was always like right here. If I braided it, it would be like that too. It would be like one big plait like here, with a little bally on the end. Oh, that would bang me right in my teeth. Oh, the girls in here know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you wear them ballies at the end of your hair when you're a kid. You swing your head like this, and that motherfucker go flying around the side of your head. Bow! Get a chipped tooth every summer. Having a little too much fun. Oh, fuck your shit up. Fuck your shit up.
So what did they tell you?
All Erica's other kids.
Yes, all of them are dead. Yeah, and they just basically told her. They tried to get her to go to rehab. She didn't want to go. So they just was like, fine. You know, if you want to stay hotel to hotel drinking and doing what you're doing, we're done. We'll make sure the kids are good, but we're done. And that's when my mom stepped in and was like, look, you staying hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel. Maybe it'd be best you come up here and we can get you set up and get you a job and start helping you get on your feet. My mama told the both of us, not just Erica. She said, man, whatever y'all need, I'll help.
Okay.
Boom. She came up here. I showed her.
Yeah, she came up here. We immediately went into the tent. Boom. You know, she came up here. You know, I took her into the backyard, showed her where she was going to be living, her quarters. You know, she looked surprised because, of course, I did not warn her. I just, I figured I'd let her be surprised. You know what I'm saying? So everybody loves surprises, right? Right? Daryl didn't say shit. Let her come all the way down there to find out she's going to be sleeping in a fucking tent in his mother's backyard. Until it got too hot or cold, and then they go in the car. Basically cold. When they get cold, they go in the car. Ain't that some shit? They got that girl to move down there just so she could live in a fucking tent in their backyard and didn't tell her nothing. Daryl is his father's son. He is his father's son. They were beads. Yes, yeah. Well, we would wear the small braids. We would put beads on them. But if I wore like a plait, just plait this up, we would put it at the end of it would be a bally. It'd be one of those glass ballies with the two balls. We would put on the end to hold it together. Right on the end, we would put it's like a band thing, but it has two ballies, like two glass balls, like two giant glass balls on the ends of it, and then you loop them around each other. So it's just like, it looks like it's just these two giant glass balls sitting on the end of your plait. And so we used to wear, so when you like swing your head, that thing would go, like if I turn my head like this, that thing would go, swing. It would tap the shit out of my glasses, or it would chip my tooth like this. It would chip my toothuses. Yes, honey. Oh, it was terrible. The beads were nice. I like the beads. The worst thing about the beads was the sound that they would make when you didn't want them to make a sound, because they'd be rattling up against each other. But sometimes it would be fun. You know, they grab a bunch of them and just start swinging them, so they just like. Our hair was always braided because our hair was huge. We had a shit ton and a whole house full of it. Shit. My hair, y'all think my hair is abundant. My sister's hair is to her knees. Literally. It's to her knees. That's where her hair sits. To her knees. It's like right above her kneecap. That's where her hair is. We're a hairy folk, okay?
Her how to make a resume, get a job. She got a job at a hotel. Everything was going good, but she starts drinking.
Did she stay with you
It was
at your mom's place for a while?
She was staying with me at my mom's place for a while, yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, Samantha, yes. You gotta take them out, and then the thing would go boom, and go pop, crack the shit out of your fucking knuckle. The thing would just, it would like it would release, like boom, and it would come out so fast, and it would just go bing. Yes, honey. Samantha, you do know. Yes, that's the Bali. The struggles of the Ballies, honey. The struggles of the Ballies. They still wearing those nowadays. They came back in style, and it's like adults wearing them though. I would never. I would never. It's too obviously a kid thing. Like, it's one, like a scrunchie is one thing. It's like, yeah, you remember scrunchies from your childhood. But a scrunchie wasn't necessarily always for a child. You know what I'm saying? Kids wore them, but so did teens, and so did like moms. Like, everybody wore them. It was just back in the day. So that could come back in style. But ballies were only kids. Little kids wore ballies. So now for like adults and stuff, like wearing them is like a little fashion thing. I'm like, you seem like a person who had no father. Like, that's what it looks like. It looks like you didn't have a father. You're trying to relive your childhood. This is what this looks like. You're trying to relive your childhood, and it's too obvious. Stop. Thank you, Samantha. Mama, love you. Yes, you do. Ooh. Maryland Kerbangers. Another dangerous Gen X toy. Ooh, let me look that up. Maryland Kerbangers. I'm gonna look it up.
19th there?
Yes, sir.
So it was just you and her. It wasn't your mom staying there. She just owns it?
Yeah, she owns the property, yes.
Okay. So she comes up in June.
And everything was good. Everything was good until.
So what's this thing you said you just got out of jail like last week? Did I have that right, from her?
Yeah, no, that wasn't from her. It was a paternity case here in Waukesha for my son. So wait, it wasn't a criminal case. I had what did they call it? So it was some type of hold.
It was unrelated to her?
It was unrelated to her. I think it was because I missed court.
Okay. But
they were saying it was because I have to pay the arrears now that my son, the regular child support order isn't on my name anymore because my son's grown and out of school, and his mom never had any state assistance like food stamps or anything like that. So the order, they ended it, but they said I have to pay the arrears.
All right.
And I had a court date, I think, in the summer sometime that I missed, and that's why they put the hold out.
Okay.
So when I came here, all I did was they picked me up. I came to Waukesha.
Nah, this Kerbangers, that is not no. What did you refer to this as? You refer to this as a millennial toy or something? What did you say? Where'd it go? that message? Marilyn Kerbangers. Another Gen X toy. Gen X. I'm not good with the generation stuff. Generation, I'm 78. I was born in 78. Which generation am I? Which one is that? Is that X? Is that X or Z? What is that? What's Z? Is there a Y? Is there a generation Y? There's an X and there's a Z. Is there a Y? That don't make no fucking sense. Generation X, Generation Z, then the millennials. Millennials are like the 2000s, right? My kids, I think, are the millennials. Clackers. No, but there's something called kerbangers. See, this is a thing, though. See, look. Kerbanger. They're like these balls, and they have like this little. Let's see how you play it. Let's see. This is a video. '70s retro toys. Oh, remember that? Y'all remember that? '70s retro toys. I don't remember that. I remember that. Kerplunk. Oh, yeah. Stretch Armstrong. Yes. No. Oh, yeah. I got a newer version of that one. I play with my kids. Yeah. Let's see. Wait for the first one to come back again. Hold on. That was the first one. Yeah, that thing. Look at that. Y'all remember that? Little things would float. I don't know what this thing is. This tree. Buckaroo. I remember that kerplunk though. Oh, y'all remember that thing at the bottom? Look. Oh, that was fancy. That was that fancy toy. The thing with the little, you push the little button thing. I used to be so jealous. A friend of mine had one of those. I used to swear she was so rich. I'm like, she's got the best toys. She had the best everything. She always had the cool stuff. But her parents were never around. Like, never around. Her and her brother were always home by themselves. But they always had really nice things. But they were always by themselves. Mom and dad were never there. Oh. Yup. She was pregnant in high school too. She was preggo in high school, so a lot of good all that spoiling did, didn't it? Yes, honey. Does he really think the police can't look up his past criminal history? Yeah, that's exactly what he thinks. He thinks they can't do that. Samantha, that's exactly what he thinks. That's it. That's what he thought. That what you just said is exactly what he thought. Well, they can't prove it. It's not like they can look up my criminal history or anything. That's exactly how it sounded in his head. Just like I said, it was exactly how it played out in his head. Okay? Trust me. That's what it was.
Sure. I went to court.
It's a fact.
Maybe a few hours after I got through booking, and they was just like, okay, well.
It was a Waukesha warrant?
It was a Waukesha paternity.
So it sounds like this goes back to what's your
2003. It goes back to 2003.
What's his name?
Xavier.
Where does he live?
He lives in Menominee Falls.
Menominee Falls.
Yep.
Okay. So the paternity warrant referenced him, so he's not in Waukesha, Waukesha County.
Yeah. Well, when he was born, like I said, his mom is from New Berlin.
Okay.
I guess that's Waukesha County.
Then Waukesha.
Yeah.
All right.
So the order is out of that county.
So that got all taken care of though once you got released from jail and whatever needed to
I have another court date coming up for
Okay.
that. It's just
Okay.
to make sure that I can, verify some things for them. Am I going to be working? Am I, because the rears, they aren't like really significant like that. It's not like I owe 30, 40.
Yeah, it's only like $30. I mean, my rears, it's like a quarter. It's like 35 cents. Like, I would pay it now, but I don't have, I had a quarter and a dime, but I lost my dime when I was slammed on the ground, When they slammed me, I lost my dime. So now I don't have enough. So now I gotta wait so that I can finish paying my rears. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could pay them off in jail since, my rears are already going to be exposed when I'm tooting it up. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll pay it then. Pay it out the rears, Cyril. Pay it out the rears.
$50,000 or something crazy like that. They just like, you just got back pay. That's basically what they said. You just got back pay. He's 18 now. He's grown. He has his own job, his own car. Like,
that's fine.
Ain't that funny? Look. I mean, come on. I mean, well, now he's grown. I mean, he got his own car, his own money. I asked him for some. He wouldn't give me none, but like he needed now. He grown now. I mean, he got his own job. You know what I'm saying? He could pay and support me at this point, Like you not having done it then, it's like what with you, but you didn't do anything like with it, like that shit. That shit really really trips me out when people talk about like child support and stuff like that. It's like say like most child supports, like just so you know, like in this country, most child support payments are like not even $100 a month. Like the majority of child support payments don't even break $100 a month. That's the majority. Then there's the ones that are like they're higher, but the majority of them are not. They're not. They're not even breaking $100. So like what? And these are the people who pay less than $100 a month, who like when they see their baby mama with like a phone, like a new phone, they go, she ain't even using that money for the baby. She over here buying this phone. Be like, bitch, do you think that phone costs $100? Do you think that your $100 paid for this fucking phone? Like this? Really? If you don't sit down on your mother's couch and shut the fuck up, okay? This is what they do. Like this shit is crazy. Whenever I hear people say stuff like that, I be like, really? You gonna be by yourself forever. That's you. That's your life. Okay. If the world works the way it should, you're gonna be alone forever. You think your $100 is gonna buy that phone like this? You think she got her hair done, her nails done, got a new iPhone with your $100 a month? You think that $100 is doing all of that? Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, so yeah, when I was getting child support. When I got child support, mine was like not under $100. I'm saying the majority of people who pay child support are people who don't even have like, some of them don't even have jobs at all. Like just think about the majority of the people in America. Just think about the numbers of like, and then the social status of the majority of the people on the planet. And then think of the people who would fall into the thing where they're going to be paying child support. Okay? Like the majority. Okay? You see where I'm getting at? Like, it's like this is bottom tier. Okay? This is bottom financial tier. These are the people who are making up the bulk of the child support system. Okay? And they are not paying more than $100 a month. They're like not. I remember this guy who he paid like $35 a fucking month in child support. I was young then. I was probably like 19 or something then. Like it was like back in my old town, like where I'm from. Remember this guy? He was like complaining about child support. I remember this. Like, and I used to be like, that's messed up. And I found out how much his child support was. I was like, are you fucking kidding? His child support was $35 fucking dollars a month. And this motherfucker was screaming and crying, talking about she ain't even using it for the kids. I said, kids? There's two? There's more than, is that plural? You $35 a month for 2 kids? At least 2? And you bitching? Talking about she's buying other stuff with this $35 fucking dollars? Like what? What does you think she's buying? What do you think she's What do you think she's buying? For $35. I'm just wondering. Like, what do you think it is? The child goes on one field trip and the money's gone. Heaven forbid it's shoe time. He gotta get shoes or eat. He gonna starve to death. Or he gonna get he gonna stomp his toe every 2 seconds. It's ridiculous. It's redonkulous. Sonny, yes. Yeah, mine was about like that too. That's about what mine was, but it was 2 of them. Yes, honey. I'm like, what in the fucking world? I'd be like, look, okay, you want him to come over there with you? You okay, fine. That's the trade-off. Let me tell you, this is what's the funny thing about that. The trade-off is it's like, oh, you want me to pay child support? Okay, but okay, well, you don't have to. I mean, you could take the kids. You could take them. You could take the kids. I mean, you can take the kids, and then I can pay child support, and then I can have my freedom, and you could have the kids. We could do that. You want to do that? They don't want to do that. This is what freedom costs. This is what freedom costs. When you're supposed to be tied down and being responsible for someone else's day-to-day life because you made children, and you're not going to be doing that. That's the price. That's the price of freedom. That's what freedom costs. Right? You know, and I'm gonna tell you this, like, if you are a guy and like there's these rumors out here that say women always get custody. Automatically, it's instinctively that the kids go to, like, when the parents split, it's just, that's what happens. The mom goes and she takes the kids. But literally, I think the numbers are right now, it's like 70%. I think it was, the last thing I checked, it was 70%, I think it was. It was like high. It was over half, though, of men who actually do it themselves, go and set to get custody. Because, like, women trying to go get custody so baby daddy can't take their kid out of state. There's women who do that shit. I'm gonna say, when a man says, look, I want custody, and he takes her to court, it's like over half of the time, it's definitely over 50% of the time, he gets it. He wins. The thing is that they don't go and try. It's not that they can't get it. It's that they don't go and try. But if they did, if that became a regular thing, it would be more like, it would be less people feeling like it would be less guys complaining because they don't want the kids, but they also don't want to pay. They don't want to help. There would be less of those because the proof would be out there that if they actually did want to be a father, they could. If they actually wanted to have their kids, that they could. Because the proof says that they could. But they don't want to know that. They just want to complain. If I can't still screw on you, then you ain't supposed to be happy. That's basically what it boils down to. Soon as they lose dibs of their baby mama, the shit hits the fan. Ooh, did she come back? She never came back in here either. My other birthday girl. I still didn't sing my birthday girl song to my birthday. Ooh. Some of these scandalous women. Yeah, I'd say there's some women who literally, it's like, you gonna ruin her life if you give her child support. Like some women, that's the case. She gonna go out and she gonna get knocked up again if you give her child support. Like that's what she gonna do it again. Some of them definitely know. It's a lot of stuff that it really should be like. It should be case to case basis with a lot of stuff. Like, but it would be everything would be too hard if we did that. Like if we judged everything, if there was no like flat out law for stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then that would be a whole lot better. Like, cause there's some people, it should just be like, yeah, fuck no, you did all this shit on purpose, all on your own. This is you. No, figure it out. And then there's these guys running around who literally are like in the midst of talking about they want this girl to have a baby so they can shoot the club up. Okay, because they want to behave as irresponsibly as possible and will say shit like that in the midst of. They'd be like, oh, would you have a baby? Oh, shoot the club up. That's what they do. And then when she get pregnant, be like, it ain't mine. I'm not ready to be a dad. So she gotta go and do this weird fucking torturous fucking thing to either, make it so it's not there anymore, or literally spend the next 18 years plus, because as a parent, as a mother, I can tell you, it don't end at 18 years. It just don't. It don't end till you die. That's it. You're still gonna be worried till you die. Like, this is what it's gonna be. Like, because this person in this moment, and then they turn around and do it again to somebody else. It's the same thing. No. You need to be buried under child support. You need to be put on the railroad tracks so that you can work just like they used to back in the day. You need to work in a prison line, okay, to make money to pay for this kids you made. That's what they needed, supreme penalties for these things. I bet they stopped trying to shoot up everybody's club then. I bet they watch what the fuck they say in the moment then. But, everybody want to do what they want to do and then blame everybody else. That's life. That's what people say. Right, Daryl? Knock up all the babies. Make them have another baby today. That's Daryl. He like to chase the babies. Knock the babies up. Make the babies have the babies. Then leave all the babies behind. And then go sleep in a baby car seat in an abandoned vehicle. I actually wanted my lawyer for a receipt for my thing I spent had his money on. After the lawyer stopped laughing, he told him to suck a tailpipe. Wait, my dumb ex actually wanted my lawyer for a receipt for everything I spent at his money on. Ah! Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. I'm gonna tell you, it's so funny. That's what it said. You don't know who you're married to until you divorce them. This is how you actually find out who you're married to. Divorce them. This is how you... I don't give a fuck what it looked like. When you divorce them, man, I'm talking about a fucking total motherfucking stranger in a dark alley is what it turns into. It's like, wait, who the fuck are you? I ain't never met you before. What the fuck is your problem? Become a completely different person. And the first thing you think is, what the fuck? How the fuck was I married to that for that long? Mute who? Who got muted? mute him. He'll have nothing to ask about anymore. Okay, I'm a mod, so there. I unmuted you. James Hector? What did James Hector get muted? What did he do? I gave her $20. Where? Was I running my mouth and missed it or something? What are you talking about? What you talking about, James? He'll pay it while he is on the baloney pony, right? Oh. When she drinks, everyone knows me. What did I miss? Why are you muted? Who is muted? James always says he's muted. Is that what y'all talking about? Y'all think, James? James, that's one of James's spills. He says he's muted. Oh, James, cut it out. You got these people all up in here thinking you actually muted. Yeah, hit the like button, right? Right. James and I are just joking. Oh, you know what? Now see, now you dragged me. You set me down a rabbit hole. It's crazy out here. People are inhumane, honey. Inhumane. You know what grace is? You know what grace is? Like, a lot of people, I don't think they really understand what grace is. Grace is being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes enough to kind of be able to understand how something could happen. Right? Imagine yourself in that situation and see and be able to be like, you know what? Yeah, that was fucked up, but I can see how a person, you know, or even just the thing of, I know that not everybody is like myself. And that's okay. And so you're able to like kind of forgive in your own way. Just kind of be like, you know, I mean, that's just them. Right? Give grace. I like, people aren't like that. It turns into everyone for themselves when things happen. It just turns into this kind of thing. Ugh. That's a big part of why mama don't like to go outside. It's like humans are so weird. They're very strange. That's why I quickly told you when I realized you were confused. I got you. That's cool. You're always messing with me. Y'all always messing with me. Yeah, but yeah, people are so funny. I'm like, oh my God, like, how do you like, ugh, I don't know. I almost set myself down like a that's why I don't like to speak of anything that's serious. This is the reason why. Because it turns into human conversation. And human conversation confuses me and makes my brain like melt inside my head. Because I don't understand humans. And honestly, if I'm being super honest with myself, I don't want to understand humans just because it's so strange. They're very eerie. James Holtz, hey boo. James Hector said, I'm an attention whore. Oh, sorry, mama. They're all right. No reason to apologize. No reason to apologize. Okay, at all. Mama love you. Okay, yes she do. Mama is about to turn it on. Turn it in, okay? Y'all hit the like button if you have not already. Oh, wait. We gotta put them up with a question. Did you come up with a question? Oh, I got a question. What would people say? I'll put one, and you can put one if you want to put one, Samantha. The question that I have is now that you got to put this answer in the live stream. Once the live stream closes down, this is what you're going to type in the comment. You're going to put in the comment what you think the like say Daryl is in prison. I don't know where the fuck his father is, but let's say by some chance his father was in there as well. Now with what we have learned about his father today, what do you think Daryl would say to his father? Oh no. Fuck that. Put in the chat, put in the comment section who's taller, Daryl or his father. Who's getting top bunk? Who getting top bunk? Daryl or his daddy? Okay. Daryl or his daddy. Oh yes, I'm about to go to bed, baby. I'm about to go to bed. So y'all put it in the comment section. Once the live is over, I want you to put that there. And but what you think? Yeah, who's taller, Daryl or his father? Let's see. If the father met the son in prison. Yeah, if the father met the son in prison and said they had to be cellmates, who's taller and what would Daryl say to his dad when he got in there? Oh, that's what you put in the comment section. It's too peoply. Look like our hoodies say. I know I almost put it on today. My son put it in the washing machine. I had it right on my chair when I went to work today, but it wasn't there when I came back. He be doing laundry when I leaves. Oh, all right, y'all. Night, homies. Night, homies. Homies. Okay, it's that time. If you have not hit the like button, check your subscribe. Make sure you are still subscribed. Become a member. Yes. And thank you to my brand new unicorn. Mama is so happy, honey. Yes. One of them is taller than the other one. Y'all let me know who y'all think is taller. And what would Daryl say if his dad was put in the cell with him? You know what I'm saying? What would he say to him? Good night, my babies. Thank you, Samantha. Mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh. And Samantha, if you do another one of those things, let me know and I'll pin it to the top of the chat. I'll pin the comment to the top of the chat. So it'll be the first thing everybody sees. Okay. All right. Good night, babies.